best friend. You are my best friend. Paw in hand through thick and thin we will stand. You are my best friend. You are my best friend. You are my best friend. We'll walk this road from the start to the end. You are my best friend.
Hi, I'm Wendy Murato, and we're here to do another episode of Cat Chat. And I'm here with an unfamiliar face, unless you've come into Kitten Krazy and met my stepmom, Sandy Sanfilippo.
Oh, you got it right.
I always say my mother-in-law, and I'm like, no, you're not my mother-in-law. You're my stepmom. I was getting it wrong. I don't know why, but I did say it right today.
You did.
You've been with my dad for 16 years.
Yes.
We pray for you all the time.
Oh, good. I need it. I need the prayers.
And Sandy actually works at our front desk here at Kitten Krazy on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So when you come to adopt on a Tuesday or Thursday, most
Here I
likely
am.
Sandy's going to at least say hello to you with her sweet, friendly face and sweet spirit, and maybe even adopt to you. So, and you've got Taco with you.
I've got Taco, and Taco is pretty feisty right now.
He is. Here, let me calm him down for you. So we're going to do the leopard in the tree hold. Sandy doesn't get to watch the show. She's working when we tape the show, so we're going to do the leopard in the tree hold and see if we can't get Taco to calm down.
Look at him.
Okay, we're going to get him to calm
Taco.
down. We're going to do this so that, all right, Taco, we're going to see if this is going to work with the mister, but he's pretty feisty right now. But Taco has a bad eye. And Mike, thank you very much for coming from Armstrong TV. And we have worked on his eyes for months.
Yes, yes.
Kristen is in the room too. Thank you, Kristen, for being here, as always, our shelter manager. And hi, buddy. Hi, sweet boy.
He's still a kitten, and he likes to go. You can only hold him for so long.
I was chewing spearmint gum before I started the show, and he's like, what is that? But he had a brother, Taco and Paco, and Paco got adopted. They both came with horrible conjunctivitis in their eyes. Conjunctivitis is just when they get really nasty eye infections. It can get so bad that they can lose their eyes. And Taco actually, you couldn't even see his eyes.
No, he was really bad.
He was blind because he could not see. And the residual effect is this shading in the one eye that he can probably see a little bit. We were able to save this eye, even though there is still a little bit of shading in that eye. His right eye is quite a bit more shaded. Yeah. But that doesn't stop him. There's nothing else we can do. We've had him to the vet many times. We were going to have some surgery to remove. Sometimes they can, I know this sounds terrible, but they can take a razor and they can scrape that off at times. We've had it done to other cats, and it's been very successful. But Taco, this is as good as we can get him in his eyes. And he doesn't seem to affect him.
No, absolutely not. He runs around, and he's still a kitten.
He's feisty, and he's happy.
That's why he wants to get down.
The folks that had adopted Paco keep saying that they want to come back and get Taco, and we've called and called. And so if you're out there, you better come get him, because now we're offering him to somebody else, because it's been a long time.
And everybody that comes in wants this kitty.
Yes, and we've been holding him for somebody, the person, family that adopted Paco.
Yeah.
But at this point, he probably wouldn't even recognize his brother, because
not.
we've held him back
Probably
to
not.
try to get his eyes to the best possible place. And that's how we are at Kitten Krazy. We don't just patch him up and send him out and say, now he's your problem.
Exactly.
We do everything we can to send home each cat, to the best of our ability and knowledge, And also our pocketbook. Usually we don't make any decisions based on cost.
No,
Almost
not
never.
at all. Not at all.
At times, there are very few times that we do. So your donations are essential for us
Buddy.
to do things like save his eyes.
Right.
And we
right,
did. We were able
exactly,
to do
yes.
that. So this is Taco. Come and get him. He's a brown striped tabby. And he's about, I'd say, 6 or 7 months old now.
Yeah, he's tiny too.
He's tiny because when they get sick and they've got issues, it can be a factor in
Right.
their growth. But there's nothing wrong with him now. He's just ready to roll. Hot tackle.
He's just a friendly guy.
Yeah. We're in what we call room 2. We have 1A, which is now behind us, 2, 3, and then 7.
And then
And then
4,
5, and 6 are down the halls, and they're all full of cats for adoption. They're all free roaming for the most part. There are very, very few cats in cages. We like to pod them up. We like to give them an environment that they can walk around, and that way you can sit and get to know them when you are trying to adopt. Because if you pull a cat out of a cage and it hasn't been out of that cage for weeks, months, even longer in some shelters, not cool. They don't want to be held. They just
Nope.
want to get on the floor and walk around.
Yep.
Here, you're in their natural environment, and like you tried to pick him up and stuff, he did not want that, but we can set him next to us and show you what a nice little cat he is and get
Yeah,
him
he
calmed
is.
down a little bit. But
He just wants to go and play.
he does. There's a lot of kitties in here, and Mike is currently going around and getting some video of all the other cats in this room. Now, this is the room that we tend to put some nervous Nellies.
Yeah, a little shyer.
Yeah. So if you're a quiet home, you don't have kids that are small that tend to scream when they play and things like that, or there's not a lot of traffic through your home, this is the room we'd love for you to come and help us to adopt out of this room, because these are harder to place cats. They tend to be younger. There's a lot of young cats in here, but they're shy. For whatever reason, their background, somebody didn't handle them enough, or they were found outside and they rescued them, and they just weren't hand raised like most of our other ones. This is the room. So who do we have?
Stella.
This is Stella.
And I can never see Stella and not go, Stella!
Stella! Stella! Where are you
Come here,
going,
Stella
Stella?
She's quirky.
Yeah,
She's
she can be
quirky.
a little quirky. Let's see if I can't get her to
She's
sit
a
with me
nice
for just
cat,
put her
but
right in the
she's-
middle here, Kristen, please. Let's lift that up. She's growly. But Stella actually can be very sweet, huh, Stella?
She's got a lot of personality.
She does.
She just needs a nice,
a nice little home.
quiet home. Huh,
She'll
Stella?
sit with you and she'll hang out with you, but a lot of cats don't like to be picked up. A lot of great cats
Yeah.
don't like to be picked
They'll
up.
come to you and sit on your lap or sit next to you, just like
Yeah.
she's fine being.
Yeah. Yes, she
If you
likes
pet her.
this. And we're looking at her body language right now, and this means she's aggravated. All right, well, she might be aggravated because Kristen took her from her sleeping spot, or her, you know, she was viewing us from a viewing station.
Yeah.
And that just aggravated her. But let's see if she'll do this. Okay, I know. It's okay. Hi, baby. Hi. Everybody likes the spearmint or peppermint that I just...
I guess
the
so.
gum
Maybe
that I
that's the
just-
trick.
Maybe that is. It calms them down. But, you know, this is the calming place right here. This is where you want to pet your cat if you want to calm it down. Right here, right on the face. Don't go past here. Everything past here sends a whole different message, but you can calm your cat down just by petting right there. That feels better. Oh, she's liking that. But she is a nice cat.
She's a very nice cat.
Can you
She's-
read her little bio?
Yeah, yeah, sure I can. She's a sweet girl, and she's playful and silly, and she is curious and friendly. She's very friendly. She's not she's not.
have her birthday
mean.
or anything?
Her birthday is January 1st, 2020.
So she's only
She's
2.
she's only 2 years
She's
old.
just a
well, she'll be 3
youngster.
in January.
She's eating for 2. Look at that
She's got
belly.
she's got a little spot on the back
My
of her
goodness.
her leg, a little black spot back there.
That's her coat pattern is called a bicolor.
Mm-hmm.
So she's about half white and half something else, and that's a brown tabby bicolor. She's going in Mike's bag right now. So Mike always leaves here with white cat hair in his bag. And there's some that have just slept the whole show in there, huh, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
New unproven companies will try and tell you that their fiber network was first, or that it's the best. Well, here are the facts. Armstrong was the first in town with a fiber network, and more importantly, the only company with 10 gig extreme fiber. That means our Medina customers have the fastest internet speeds in the country. Other companies will talk. Armstrong has made it a reality. Armstrong. Unmatched employees, unmatched technology, unmatched fiber network.
Who do
They
we have
to
next?
go into little containers.
Little places. They always are.
Over here. She
Honey.
usually sits behind the. She's on the counter there.
Well, we can point too because Mike's got a walking
That's
camera.
Honey over there. Oh, look at Honey.
So
is
that's
looking to
Honey.
see-
So Mike's got Honey, and I'm sure you'll see the cat and not us, but that's a tortoise shell. Torties are orange and black. What is her little story there?
So Honey
Taco.
is 2. She was 2 in August,
Okay.
or 1 in August. Yeah.
Okay. 1. She's
so
only
she's
1.
over. Yeah, she's
Oh,
little
look at
over.
her. She's sweet.
and she's got a very sweet face. She was born in a group of all boys. She was the only female. She's curious and sweet, and she's just a nice kitty. She's just a little shyer.
Yeah. But she likes you, Mike.
Yep,
Take her
she's-
home, man. She's so cute. Bye, honey.
I
That's
love
a nice little
torties.
tortoise shell. So all
Yeah.
tortoise shells and all calicos are female, except for the 1 in 10 million that might be a boy. They say it's actually like 1 in a million, but it's so much more rare than that, I
Yeah.
think, really. There can be a male tortoiseshell and a male calico out there. It's because they have an extra X chromosome, I believe it is, and it causes them to be sterile. Did you know that?
I did not know about that, about the torties, but
Yeah.
and I have a tortie.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Willow.
Yeah,
Willow
I
is
have
my
Willow.
my stepsister.
Yeah, there you go.
Loba.
Okay,
Thank
Loba.
you, Loba. Now, we don't have collars on some of these guys, and there's a reason for that. A lot of cats, especially with white chins, tend to be allergic to plastic. So that's why we never feed out of plastic water bowls, food bowls, the less plastic in their, of course, they make all their toys made out of plastic, but it doesn't seem to affect them like when they eat out of plastic. So you never feed any cat out of plastic, and you'll be safe. You can use glass, stainless steel, or ceramic. So everybody has glass bowls, everybody has stainless steel. Buy any of those, just not plastic, because they get chin acne. And there are these, okay, Loba. Anyway, going back to the collar, we have plastic collars, and they'll become allergic to the plastic
Right.
collar, and it'll literally burn their hair off and become very painful. And so we watch everybody when they first get here to make sure that their collars, they don't have that allergy to the collars. But this is Loba, and she really likes this.
And she's about 4 years old.
4?
She was born in April of 2019.
Okay.
She came in with multiple litters of hers, so she's been a mama cat, and she was a good mom, and
You were a
she's
good
quiet.
mama. Yeah, you were.
And she kind of keeps to herself, but she likes she likes snacks.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
says
like
here she's
snackies.
quiet and tiny, but she's not as tiny as she was.
No, she's not tiny. She's got beautiful gold
Yeah.
eyes. I can feel her weight just relaxing and getting actually heavier as she relaxes.
Yeah.
But see, this is how you relax a cat. You just massage the sides of their face, their chin. If they give you their chin, that's pretty trusting. But that is one of their favorite places to be pet, their ears. And right between the shoulder blades, you can just gently pick up right here. Now, she's actually going to really want to relax. If you do this, she's going to go
She is.
right
She
down.
likes that.
Yeah, well, they all do. There's a semi-paralyzing nerve right here, and so it's very relaxing to them. But if I started to pet down her back, it could send a whole different message and make her like totally wake up and want to fly off my lap. But this is how you relax any cat and get them to sit with you. And the other thing is, just when you first get a cat and you want them to be your friend, don't over pet them, because they'll want you to stop sooner and sooner every time. So what you want to do is just pet them and then stop. And if they look for more petting, be like, okay, I'll pet you when I feel
and
like it.
there she goes.
Yep, you could actually teach your cat to like longer pettings if you stop sooner than when they're done. Because then they go, oh, well, see, she didn't push it, so I'm going to let her pet me for a while, you know. But look at how she's holding her ears. We're going to have to check her ears, because that could be an indicator that her ears are bothering her. Kitty, 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 kitty. Or she just is holding them like that. But that's usually an indicator. We're going to check her ears. So if your cat's holding their ears kind of flat down like that, it can mean two things. Either they're really ticked off and they're about ready to attack somebody, and that is not the case, or their ears hurt. So we're definitely going to take a look at that. All right, so who do you have now, Kristen?
That's Charlotte.
The wild.
Miss Charlotte.
She's like a rag doll right
Yeah,
now.
she's as friendly as can be. She loves
I'll read this.
She loves being in everybody's business, don't you, Charlotte? Yes, you do.
This is a good kid's cat.
Yes, she will love a child to keep her as their own and
Yes.
play with them.
Yeah, she looks like she's about 4 or 5 months old. About
Yeah.
5 months old. Good with kids, good with other cats. This super friendly kitten is Charlotte. She loves attention, likes to get into everything, which
She's very
some kittens
she's
do.
very active.
She gives kisses on the nose and can be very talkative, and she is about 5 months old. See there? There you go.
She's nice. Nice kitty.
Now, how many people have come in that are older folk that adopt a kitten and then bring them back?
Quite
And
a few.
we tell them. We even have this. It says they're very, very energetic. They get into everything. And then they bring them back and they say, they were getting into everything.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
they do. They're kittens.
That's what they do. So you
Yeah.
may want a kitten,
You're just
but
a sweet girl, aren't you?
you
Yes,
gotta
are.
think it through as far as your lifestyle, your health.
Your age.
Are you going to stumble over this cat and break a hip? I mean, realistically, that is the truth. Because these guys are fast, and when they think you're going to feed them, they're right in your feet. They can trip you up so fast.
Exactly.
Look at how
they get
cute.
under. She is darling.
Is he cute, girl? Can you give Mama kisses? All right. She's like, I want Aunt Sandy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's the best kitty, but she is very active. So
Well, I will say she's a brown noser.
yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she got that little brown nose,
So
huh?
we
Yes,
all
you
know
do.
by now, if you watch the show regularly, that any cat with a brown nose and a little M on their forehead is a brown tabby.
Yep.
And she's just a cutie pie.
And she's as soft
Look
as can
at
be.
that.
She loves all the attention.
Yeah, it looks
Don't
like
ya?
she'd be a good bed buddy.
Yeah.
You know, that she would sleep with
She'll
you
probably
in bed,
sleep on your bed,
hang
with
out
you.
with you, watching TV.
She would probably even let some little girl dress her up, I bet.
Maybe. You never know. These kind of cats, though, can be replace your TV for a while they're young. They can be so fun to watch, especially if you get two.
Yeah. Oh,
Then
absolutely,
they become
yes.
your entertainment for the night.
Kittens are very entertaining.
Oh gosh, yes, they
and
certainly
this one
are.
can entertain you. She does all kinds of cute things, don't you?
That's Charlotte.
There you are, Charlotte.
We probably have, I would say, 60 adoptable cats right now. we've got quite a load of adoptables ready. Problem for us is getting them spayed and neutered. It's been a challenge. There are not enough slots at any of the spay-neuter clinics. The vets, they can't do the number of spays and neuters that we need them to do, and they also don't charge us what we can afford.
Right.
They're not high volume spays and neuters, so they tend to be $200 a piece. We only charge $150 for the kittens,
Yeah.
$110 for the
It
adults.
gets expensive to spay and neuter.
We're not making any money
cats,
here.
yeah.
We are not making any money. We are losing money every day. Just keeping these cats healthy and everything. Now this one is, okay, all right, this is a weird looking
This is
cat.
little Frasier. I love this little guy.
This guy is the
Hey.
cutest, weirdest, werewolfish looking kitten. But there
He
is
is.
a breed out there. If you look it up online, they're werewolf kittens.
Really?
They just look like werewolves.
I love his little mask.
But he's so similar to what a werewolf kitten would look like. It's just his coloring of his face. He's not a breed or anything like that. But hey, Wolfie. I wanted to call him Wolfie, but we were going with this theme of Frasier.
His name is
and we
Frasier.
named him Frasier, but I wanted to call him Wolfman. But if you get a good look at his face, can
Look
you
at-
hold him to
yeah.
Mike and show
Yeah,
Mike his
look at his
face?
little face.
Look at that face. Oh, he's so cute. He came in with a bunch of other kittens, and there's
Yeah.
another one that looks very unique. I mean, either you think he's cute or you think he's creepy looking, you know, but it is Halloween.
I think this guy is cute.
He's adorable.
If I was getting another kitty, you would be the one. Yes,
Yeah.
you would.
Yes, and he's about 10 weeks old, but if you look at his face, there's like a heart on it. But these bicolored cats, they all have hearts on them. And they can have multiple hearts. They're not perfect. They're not perfect hearts. They can be a little bit wonky here or there, but they're very the heart shapes all around them. But he's got one on his face. Mm-hmm. If you look at it just right. And he's just so cute.
He is sweet.
He is, and he's still little. Mm-hmm. Oh, I want to see his brother. His brother is, we didn't call him a harlequin because he's not really a harlequin, but he's not a bicolor either. So he's kind of, again, just this weird pattern. Look at him. Hi, Spot. That's why we
look at
called
him.
him Spot, because he's got these, he looks like a Dalmatian.
He's got some weird
An
spots
orange
on him.
Dalmatian.
And his
Now-
tail is orange.
Now, it looks like he's sick, but this is just orange hair under his eyes. He's not really
Got
sick.
eyeliner.
Yeah, these are orange hairs. Usually that's like goop and stuff, but it's not. He's just a cute boy. Him's a cute boy. It's nap time. Mm-hmm. And so we've been waking them up to get them to come in here unless they're awake, because we have adopters here right now, and they are looking at these guys, but you're so cute. Yes, you are.
Oh,
Yes, you are.
sweet
Look
boy.
at you. He does have a little bit of conjunctivitis. I'm looking at it. It's definitely there. But even still, that is orange hair there. And when they all came in, I was like, look at these odd looking kittens.
Well, this guy's got a little orange hair under his
Yes,
eyes, too. And
yes,
he's gray and white.
Yes, yes. But they're so, I've never seen a crazier
They're-
looking.
yeah,
They
a whole
kind
group.
of look like they were the werewolfy kittens. But if you look them up online, wow, you're either going to go, these are the ugliest looking, craziest looking kittens, or you're going to be fascinated by how they look, because they are unique. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I would love to have one if anybody wants to give us one. I'll take it home. But no, they're beautiful, huh? They're all beautiful.
Yeah, Frasier, you're a handsome guy.
Is that your brother? They're very sweet.
They
They're
are.
very sweet. Don't worry about at nighttime if they're going to turn into, blood-sucking canines.
Hide in his face. He says, stop looking
Oh,
at me.
you cute babies. They weren't of the healthiest nature when they came in, though. So, and they are still picking back up from where they were. Do you want to be with your brother? There you go, Spot. Spot was the only one we didn't call after. No, Spot was the dog on Frasier, right? Or was Eddie. That's right. We were going to change his name to Eddie, but yeah, aren't they cute though? So they're in room 3 with a bunch of other kittens.
And you can always take 2.
Take two. They are entertainment.
Two
and
boys get
they're
along.
They bond. They do sleep together. Kristen's saying they sleep together and all. So, but isn't that, they're just so cute.
Here you go,
Thank
sweetie
you,
pie.
Kristen.
Thank you for calling Mega Fiber Company. Please hold. Mega Fiber Company, how can I help you today? Actually, please hold. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, that's terrible. I need you to answer a few questions for me first. I'm going to put you on hold. Hello? Yes, your dog's middle name. Yep, I'm just going to need you to hold for 1 moment while I figure things out. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling Armstrong. This is Brenda. How can I help you today?
Where you want to go?
Thank you so much. We've got a whole room full of cats behind us. Who do we have behind us? That room is they've got littles and bigs in there. We've got littles and
Yeah.
bigs in there.
And they are pretty friendly in there.
Now see that thing on the back wall, if Mike, if you can look at that system on the back wall, that was an Eagle Scout project. We're sitting on an Eagle Scout project from years ago. That one was about 8-9 years ago, an Eagle Scout came in. To our right is a portion of an Eagle Scout project. It used to fill the whole wall, but it was made so many years ago that it has been, the pieces on the bottom were getting broken and the cats were tearing it up. And so we're down to those pieces. But if you're an Eagle Scout and you want to do a project, we have lots of ideas for you that really benefit the cats. That these things are used nonstop by these cats. That one, you flip open the front
Right,
and you
it's
can
real-
clean all
yeah.
in there. That was a tremendous.
It's very easy to get the cats out when you need to.
Yep, somebody made these benches. These are all my designs, and then they make them. And these benches, they open and there's storage in here. We could use more of these and all of that. But come and get these cats. There's so many here. There's so many we can't help until we move some out.
Exactly.
The more that go, the more we can. But we did just send 12 home
12 home on
Saturday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
I was here. Oh, Tuesday.
This past
today's
Tuesday.
Thursday.
Okay, today is Thursday, October 20th. We'd like to say the date because sometimes the shows get rerun
Right.
and rerun. Just for
So Tuesday was the 18th.
Tuesday was the 18th. We sent 12 home.
We were busy. Kittens went out
yeah.
left and right.
Yeah, but we've had a hard time getting them done. So when they hit the floor, they tend to go
Yeah.
pretty quickly. But before we go, I wanted to show you some of the other ways that we're trying to raise funds for these cats. And so what we did was we closed down our flea market. Or do you have another kitty for us?
I have Jenny.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
She can sit on your lap.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
Jenny.
sit.
Come on,
Jenny can
Jenny.
sit on Sandy's lap. Jenny is
on,
a
sweetie.
sweetie pie.
on.
She has recovered from feline lice. Feline lice only grows on cats, believe it or not. It doesn't grow on dogs, people, horse, nothing. It only survives on cats. That's why it's called feline lice. And it is so gross. We all hate it. The ends of their coat. So what you're going to look for if you think that your cat might have feline lice is its little white nits on the tips of their hair, just on the ends. But there'll be hundreds, if not thousands, of these little white specks. And instead of just being dirt or dandruff, you can't hardly even pick them off. They're stuck on like with super glue. They are stuck on there, and you can't wash them off. You can't get them off. It's like an atomic bomb wouldn't get them off. They're very, very hard to get rid of. When they hatch, they become an adult. Then they climb down the shaft of the hair, and they live off of the body.
Ooh.
And so they're taking resources off the body, sort of like a flea. But the adults you can see the adults. They're not microscopic, but they are teeny, tiny, teeny, tiny. But when there's a lot of them, it's so bad. You can separate the hair, and these things are going up and down the hairs. We hate feline lice. We've seen a lot of it this past year and the year before, whereas we didn't see hardly any of it, especially when I first started 18 years ago, Kitten Krazy 18 years ago. I've been doing this 25 years. But this summer we had quite a few kittens with feline lice. She is perfectly clean right now, but it's highly transferable, and so you have to keep them quarantined, and it takes months to get rid of, because you have to wait for all of those little nits, which are the egg sacs that they lay on the end of the hair, to hatch and die. And if the kitten is under 2 pounds, there's literally nothing you can put on them that won't kill the kitten to kill these nits. You have to wait till they're 2 months old before you can even think of treating them.
She is just purring away.
And so we would gown up, people would gown up, fully gowned, gloves, everything, just to hold her. I mean, people, you folks out there, you have no idea how many heroes are under this roof. How many people give their time and go to the nth. One of them is Kitten. One of them is Irene, Lucinda. A couple of, I'm not naming all names, and I'm going to leave some people out, but those are 3 mega heroes. Win. These people are here every day, practically every day of their life, and they go the extra mile for one cat, if it's just this cat. But when there's 10 cats, they do the same for 10 cats, 20 cats. I'm here running the place and doing this, but they are literally boots on the ground now. I used to be boots on the ground for many, 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 many years. And now I'm like, okay, I've got a lot of help. Let me advance this rescue. So I've got all these people, boots on the ground, gowning up. And this cat is as sweet as she is because of them.
Must taste good.
Because of them. And I thank them on camera, and I thank you to your face, because they're only as good as the people that have helped raise them and get them better. And the thing is about these guys, whenever they have ringworm or they have feline lice, when they're done, they're the softest cats.
She is very
right?
soft.
I didn't even have to touch her to know.
No,
She's
she
probably
is
the
very
softest
soft.
cat. It's
She's
just
got
that way.
Beautiful markings.
She's spotted. Look at her spots. Or are they striped? No, she's got a few spots here.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
she's
kind
got
of both
a black
spots.
stripe down her back.
Always, yeah.
You're just as cute as can be, aren't you?
Isn't she cute?
Oh, and she just loves being held.
Yep, and where do they get feline lice? Okay, that would be a great question. I'm glad I asked. Let me tell you. They get it from being filthy outside. So a lot of these guys get it from living under the deck. Living under your deck or whatever, but also it's just in the environment. So, but usually they get it from being in a filthy environment. So I said they like to play with the pom-pom. These are our new microphones, and I said, Mike, you just gave the kittens a toy.
A toy to play with.
When he got these new microphones. I said, they're going to be playing with these things.
Yep, look at
there you go. Look at that.
Jenny.
Oh, look at her.
She's just...
One of our volunteers found her at home, Cindy.
Oh.
Cindy, she showed up at Cindy's house. Cindy took her in. She's a foster for us. She took her in, and she knew. She's like, yeah, she has lice, because everyone here, we train. Anybody that wants to learn anything, we'll teach you. And Cindy's been around for many, many years. And she knew she had lice, and to quarantine her, so she had her there for a while. And then we ended up with some kittens with lice and said, well, let's put them together.
Okay.
And no biting.
No, it's not a hurt bite. It's just
it's a
little
play bite.
It's a kitten bite, huh?
Yeah, but we don't
It's a
encourage
kitten.
biting ever. So the first thing we do when a kitten bites or does that, we tell them no. And if they stop, we're good. If they keep it up, you stop playing, put them back on the ground and be done. That's the worst punishment a kitten could have, is you stop playing with them. You don't need to spank them. You tell them no and put them on the ground. And then you can replace your hand with a toy. Well, that one looks like a real rabbit's foot. Is that real?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, it's not. Thank goodness. I don't like real rabbits. Kitty. And that teaches them hands are for petting, toys are for playing. All my cats at home, and especially my foster cats, I can pet them and play with them, and they know this is not to be played with, this is. So you should be able to play with your cat with a toy and pet them at the same time, and they know that your hands are not toys, because you will end up with a cat that every time you go to pet it, it's reaching for you and grabbing you and biting your hands. And they could be the nicest cat, but nobody wants that. It's not enjoyable when they're old and they're biting you constantly.
Especially if somebody comes in to visit.
Yes. And you did that to the cat. You know, we've got cats in here who people have ruined because it's very hard to unlearn those things. These are now habits. This is how they are. This is who they are. And it's because someone thought it would be funny to play with their cat like, like that. You don't do that. You don't do that, ever. She's like, well, as soon as I did that, the air conditioner went on, or the heat. I'm not sure what we have on right now. But anyway, but let's do these really fast, because I wanted to recognize one of our volunteers, Jackie. Jackie and I both love crafting, and so do you. You've come to my house many times.
Yep.
What does my basement look like?
It's a craft store.
Sorry, honey. But Jackie took these flowers, painted these mason jars, and these are fundraisers right now. We have several of them. Please come in and buy them. They're $10. They're gorgeous for your
fall.
Thanksgiving, your fall, your Halloween parties, whatever. We can make more. We can take orders, whatever. But please come and, just come in and buy things. Okay, so we also have these cat masks. And a lot of people, we were just talking amongst ourselves while we were rejuicing the camera. We've got quite a few cat masks.
Yep.
They're only $3. That's what we have into them, because all of a sudden people stop buying masks. But if you need a mask, really cute cat ones. This is just one style, but there's many.
There's different styles.
With Christmas coming, you may want to come and get a Kitten Krazy t-shirt. We're going to get some new colors in here, but these are just some of the colors. And this is what the logo looks like. And this is just a small, adult small, but we have them up to 3X in adults.
Right.
We have every size children. We have small, medium, large, and extra large children's sizes, and they have different colors. We have some more children's-like colors.
Right.
But we have lots and lots of them. So, and they are $15, and all the proceeds go to the cats. So we've got some pretty blues, pink, there's a purple here. Sometimes the camera doesn't always show the actual real color.
Lime color.
There are more colors come. There's brown, there's gray, so come and get these.
All different colors.
And and we do have a few long sleeve pink ones that are 20. We do have some long sleeve pink ones. Somebody makes us these beds for us to sell and for us to use. We have plenty for us to use, so we are selling these. This one is $3. It's adorable. This person just loves to sew and is using her talents to help us raise money. Now there's lots of different sizes. This one is really pretty. This one is $20 for a good reason. It's very thick, and it's it's double-sided.
Well, and they're nice to put on
They're
the end of your
really
bed,
nice.
because sometimes your cat sleeps on the end of your bed, and you don't want the cat hair all over your
And
bedspread.
look at the work there.
You just put a nice little blanket.
And your bedspread doesn't get, all, but
Exactly.
the work here is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's like a
The
quilt.
quilting, your cat's
It's like
quilt.
your cat's quilt.
Yep, and we've got this one and so forth. So, and they're all different. This one is 15. So it just depends. They've got different colors, different sizes. So it goes from the $3 one to the $20 one. This one is beautiful. I love this one. It's really pretty. And then the back side, really pretty. So please come in if you're already thinking about shopping for Christmas, or even shopping for your cat for Christmas.
Exactly.
We've got gifts for you. One of the other things we've got way more than this too. But one of the fun things is catnip. And so real fast, I wanted to just show you, when you buy catnip, this is $2. You think, oh, that's a lot of money for that little thing. Well, you don't need very much. You just sprinkle it out like that. Okay, that will do a lot of these cats in this room. Like, you would never pour this out in the room and be done. Like those bath bombs, and you have to pay how much for a bath bomb, and it's one bathtub?
$5 for
Okay,
one.
that
At
was
least $5
dumb.
for one bath bomb.
I would not pay $5 for one bathtub. full of water. But this really goes far. So you can go like this. Then what it is, it's just literally you can grow catnip. It's a green plant. Then you dry it. Then when you get it to this point, you infuse it by just going like this. Okay, now it creates a lot more of a smell. And the funny thing is, I was going to tell you this before I did this, but 75% of all the cats that like catnip will be males.
Really?
Yes. Females, if there's going to be a cat that is not affected by catnip, where they roll around and they get really crazy, it'll be a female. So obviously, this little cat, because she would already be like diving into my hand. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Hey.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Hey.
She's
Not so
ill
much.
affected by it. Kristen, do you have anybody else? Do you have a male cat that's anywhere around that?
Sleepy Taco.
Sleepy Taco.
Sleepy Taco.
Come on, Sleepy Taco. Let's just see if Sleepy Taco, I'll bet you any money, he gets like instantly incited by this, because most of the male cats do. Is that something you want to play with? He's like, what is that? What is that? Okay, what is it? All right, see, so like a male cat, they'll eat it,
Yeah,
they'll
he's-
roll in it, they'll
he's
play in it.
licking it up.
Yep, they'll eat it and play with it, and then it'll do one of three things for them. They'll either get really mean for a bit. They'll get really mean. Here, look. There you go.
I've
What is
never
that?
seen any of them get mean with the cat.
I had a cat that got
Really?
extraordinarily mean
Really?
on it. So I said he was my mean drunk. And then I had a cat that would just think that it would be funny to play with the mean cat. So that was my happy
Look at
drunk.
he's
See?
rolling
and
around
they
in
roll
it.
in it, and they love it, and they get
He
it all
likes it.
over them, and they think that's fun, and that'll last them all day. That little teeny
Yeah.
tiny bit. And then I had a baby kitten, because my two cats were behemoths. They were both 20 pounds. And when I got this little kitten and gave him the catnip, he would take those two on, and I'd call him the stupid drunk. So it had its effect, but they were all boys. But he's being a silly drunk, isn't he? He's being a silly
just
drunk.
rolling
Yes,
around
him is.
in it.
And that's what happens. So in the wintertime, just to keep your cats from boredom even every day of their life, you can give them a little bit of catnip. And what it'll do is it kind of revs them up to, keep them occupied, something to do. And then it'll make them sleep
Yep.
quite a bit.
Oh, yes, yes.
So if you're the kind of person that's like, my cat won't leave me alone at night, I can't sleep because my cats always want to wake me up, play with them right before you go to bed, give them some catnip. It revs them up and drops them, kind of like a dose of sugar does to us. But literally, it has the exact same effect on them as marijuana does to us. And I say, but it's okay because they don't drive. So it's
Yeah.
okay.
He doesn't have his license.
He doesn't have his license. He can't drive. He can't get in
Look
any
at,
trouble.
he's just
But
enjoying it.
emotionally, oh, do you want some too, honey? Okay, so here's a female that says, I would love to have some of that. Thank you very much. I'm going to infuse it a little bit like this. It actually makes the oils come out a lot better. You want to come down here? See? Oh, look at that. Yum, yum, yum,
Oh,
yum,
boy.
yum. All right, well, we sell this here. It's all natural. This is homegrown in some cases. In some cases, people give us catnip. So we sell these for $2, and they love it. There are toys that you can buy, too, that you put the catnip in
Right.
the toy. And so you want to infuse that before you put it in the toy, too.
They also
And
have
boy,
catnip
oh, boy.
treats
Oh, do you want some more?
that have.
What do you see?
They
What
have
is that?
treats that have catnip in them.
Yeah.
Huh?
She, look at this female.
Oh,
She's
she
like,
she wants
right.
that whole bottle.
Oh, I'm a mean drunk. Here you go, baby. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. Okay, I'm the mean drunk. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at her.
See?
Look at Taco.
They love it.
He's
They love
just-
it. Now this is a way to get your entertainment.
Exactly.
And this little girl on your lap
She's
is
just.
is not even affected by
Nope.
it. So about 25% of the females are not affected by it or so,
Oh, you
But
got a little
she
bit-
is. She does. So that's our show. We said a lot.
Yes, we did. You did.
I know.
No. No.
I am my father's daughter.
You are. I
Not a
don't
bad
have to
thing.
talk at home.
Not a bad thing. You're with him.
I am, yes. I love them.
16 years. All right, folks. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Come and get him.
You are my best friend. I can't believe how God gave you to me. I can't believe just how good things can be. You've been here through the good and the bad. You are my best friend.